All right, so we gotta talk about something else, man. I got pressed by Rory, man. I did. Rory, I got pressed by him on Twitter. I don't think wouldn't define it as him pressing me, but
I wouldn't define it as him pressing you either.
I like it to define it as that because it felt like that. I don't think anything I did deserved even the response that I got, but I had to wake it up.
What did you do? Because you always talking shit.
Well, you know, I always listen. I listen to their show. So
me
every
too.
time I listen to their show, I have commentary. And because they have the new Rory and Maul Twitter community, I'll post my thoughts in the community. So I say, laugh my ass off. Rory think you can really work hard to become a billionaire. They are so naive. I think that's the part he didn't like because he says this in his next one. But before I finish, say, be happy for your friend without bootlicking, please. So he goes, since we are naive and you are so experienced, how did Jay-Z become a billionaire? Why he do that? Why he do that?
Because he thinks you're one of the people on the internet just saying stuff.
You think I'm one of those people who just be talking?
Yeah, but and little does he know you read as well.
So I said the first part, which was just a simple retort. The same way every billionaire has, exploiting the labor of the people around them, which I think is such a vague thing to say in that regard because that means something different to everybody. So I felt like, you know what? If I'm going to say he's exploiting people, I think I should find a way better, maybe a concrete example in regards to, hey,
how has he been exploiting people?
Exactly. So I went back, I did some history, and I remember in 2005, this article came out, and it was called Sweatshop Labor and Hip Hop Apparel. And what it discussed in there was mostly about Sean John, but it included a part in there where it said that Rockaware, and there was another company, I think Academics or something like that, whatever that old label was back in the day, like an old skater kind of label, but it was that kind of clothing brand. They all used a company, I think this company called was like Comet is what I was looking at when I was Googling, and they got their shirts produced from sweatshops. And these people were getting paid pennies on the dollar so that they could get these shirts that they could sell at a low price and make the brand Rockaware. Mm-hmm. And when Jay-Z sold Rockaware, he sold it for about $250 million. So I would think, hey, there's exploitation in a way that most people can consume it. That is a clear-cut example. He would use sweatshops to build a brand for his apparel, and now he is partly got him to being a billionaire. But then you can go into, but I'm saying, but then you can go into just many different lists of just anytime you hear stories of people not being paid for their work, not being paid for beats, doing something for the quote unquote look. Those are exploitation as well. So, I mean, to me, just to say a billionaire got there by hard work is actually disrespectful to the labor that he exploited to get there.
Brand deal with Tiffany's that uses blood diamonds. Like there's, if you
Tons
look into the Barclays, where if you ask specific people in Brooklyn, he displaced a bunch of black people in their black homes to build the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Like, if you look hard enough, well, you kind of got to look hard because people don't want to do that.
No, but you just can't come from the perspective that everything he does, and because it benefits him, it means it benefits everybody involved.
No, it benefits him and his family.
And that's all. Again, that's all my statement had to say about that. Mm-hmm. And it was
you
funny.
ate them up.
It was just funny because I didn't get a response after that.
Of course
part.
you didn't, because you retorted with fact.
Somebody did say the silence was deafening. That was a funny stuff. But it's all love, Roy, man. You my man. I just felt like it was good to have that discussion. And I don't like bootlicking. You can say Jay-Z, is happy he got off and he's, suing Busby and all that stuff without trying to turn this into the class war and defending the wrong side, in my opinion. That's all.
Yeah.